Throughout the video, Matt and I have been showing various attribute building drills, but when it comes to combat application, I'd like to demonstrate how to use your folding knife as well as your empty hand versus a guy either armed or unarmed. In this case, I'd like to go to the tapping drills. Nice and slow. Good. So you saw, he has a knife. He can cut me anywhere he wants to. He's taking advantage of that. I'm defending off whatever angle he wants to attack. But because I'm empty-handed, I'm striking at his face. You'll notice a lot of the Filipino arts target two things, the hand or the facial area. And that's because it's very effective. Even with a small knife like this, I can hit these and get lots of effect. With small weapons, even the back of the knuckle, that hurts and that hurts, okay? Keep in mind, anytime it's a fist, it could also be an eye jab. And when he's got a longer weapon than I do, an eye jab is preferable to a punch because it buys me more reach than simply a fist. And has more immediate effect on the adversary. When people are hit in the eye, I know this because I've poked people in the eye with knives as well as empty hand. And no matter how much training they have, they go like this and they check on themselves. Can I still see with my eyes? I've had people drop to the floor instantly just from an accidental eye jab. Imagine how it would be if you did it intentionally. So again, he could feed various angles, and he's practicing defending against his eyes with the eye jab or the punch. Now, right there we're in time. The other version of this, we speed it up. He feeds me, and I do two things at once. So this is a slightly different characteristic that he needs to pull out, boom, instantly. So he would feed here, say, pop, and defend simultaneously. Awesome. He's a trained fighter. He's been trained by me. I guarantee you that 99% of people with knives in their hand are not going to be able to defend their face that quickly at the same time as they attack. That is a trained professional with a knife. Now, from here, how do we adapt this to the folding knife? I just showed you how to adapt empty hand versus knife. But if this guy's too good and I can't shut him down, I better get a weapon fast. So what we would do, he would fire a shot, I would try and take his eyes, okay? He fires another shot, I'm here. Now if I'm trying to grab my weapon as he's attacking, and all I'm doing is trying to block it, he's going to cut me up if he's any good. So what I do is this, protect your eyes now, okay? I deflect it and I go for the eye jab. Exactly. He feeds another shot someplace. Boom. See how fast that was? Like a water skipping on a lake. Or like a rock skipping on a lake. Skipping a rock. Let me tell you about skipping. Okay, I'll edit that out. See how fast that was? That's like a rock skipping on water. You just bounce right off. This is where the body mechanics of the knife fighter is faster than, say, the mechanics of some of these other martial arts, because we learn to move the hand first. All right, so boom, I deflect and I take his eyeball out for him. That's what buys me the moment to pull my knife. Always go like this. Every once in a while, practice drawing your knife, knowing where it is by slapping. That's a quick measure. And dragging it up. See, it's close to my body. If I have it out here, he could knock it out. He could kick it out. But he could grab it, right? If there's multiple attackers. So by having it here and drawing up close, it's a little bit more mine than anybody else's. So from the beginning, we did it with this type of timing. Then we went Sabayan, which means same time. Then I went here as he attacked. He defends, he attacks. See, I drew my knife in that time. And you see, being close, it wouldn't do me a whole lot of good hitting there. That's not going to stop him. But on the face, on the hand, that's going to hurt him. That's going to get the effect I want. So that's why I keep most of my attacks highline at that point. Now back in the drill, sir. Time. Good, so that's the drill. You understand the progression, a use of force, which the courts will recognize restraint, that you showed restraint. You did not go lethal. You didn't want to. How much force did you use? As much force as was necessary to stop your adversary from hurting you further. That's as much force as you used. Thank you very much for joining me and Matt for this training video. We hope to see you in the future. All right, good work.